Have you ever noticed a new symptom, tingling, itching, or a burning sensation, and thought, is this menopause or is this something else? Today, we are going to talk about the menopause symptoms that aren't talked about enough so you can stop second guessing and actually understand what your body is telling you, and more importantly, what actually helps. So let's get into it. Let's clear something up first. Menopause isn't just about periods stopping. It is a hormonal transition, mainly driven by the decline of estrogen. And because estrogen affects multiple systems in our body, including our skin, nerves, and mucosal tissue, symptoms can show up in ways people don't expect. So what does that look like in real life? Tingling or prickling sensations in the skin, burning sensations including in the mouth, itching even in areas like the ears, and a sense of dryness or irritation. These symptoms can be subtle at first, but also confusing, especially as they don't follow the typical menopause picture. Now, this part is really important. Not everything is menopause. Before we attribute these symptoms to hormonal changes, it's so important to rule out other possible causes. Now, a helpful way to think about this is to look at patterns, because symptoms related to menopause tend to behave differently compared to symptoms caused by something else. For example, if symptoms come on gradually, fluctuate over time, and are happening alongside other menopausal symptoms like hot flushes or changes in your cycle, then menopause is more likely. Whereas if something comes on suddenly, keeps getting worse, or doesn't fit the rest of the picture, that's when we need to think more broadly. Thyroid issues can cause changes in skin, energy levels, and nerve sensation. Vitamin deficiencies can affect nerve function and contribute to tingling or burning sensation. Cardiovascular risk increases during and after menopause. If symptoms are persistent, worsening, or unusual, we also need to consider neurological causes. For some women, hormone replacement therapy is very effective, especially when symptoms are clearly linked to declining estrogen. There is good evidence that HRT can improve a wide range of menopausal symptoms, including those affecting the nervous system and skin. Menopause symptoms can also be influenced by lifestyle. Strength training is particularly important, supporting bone health, metabolism, and overall resilience. Balanced nutrition, including adequate protein and fiber, supports overall health during this transition. Poor sleep and stress can amplify symptoms, so addressing these can make a real difference. For specific symptoms, we sometimes take a more targeted approach. Dryness, we might consider topical treatment. Burning mouth, we might consider oral strategies. And skin sensations, we might consider hydration, emollients, and sometimes medication. Now let's challenge a few common myths. Myth 1, these symptoms aren't related to menopause. These symptoms are often overlooked in clinic, but they are very real and often linked to hormonal changes. Myth 2, it's just something you have to live with. There are options from lifestyle to medical treatment, and most people improve symptoms significantly. Myth 3, HRT is the only option. HRT can help, but it's certainly not the only approach. Management should always be individualized. These symptoms are more common than people realize, and while they can feel confusing or worrying, they are often manageable once you realize what's happening. The more we talk about menopause openly, the more people feel reassured and supported. If you've ever experienced any of these symptoms or have questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. You may actually help someone else going through the same thing. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.